And we're live.
We are live. Let's go. This is the first episode.
First episode.
Yes, sir. No mistakes.
That's right. We got some excellent lighting up here.
Yeah.
We used to just use like the car lighting right here, but now we got a setup.
Yes, sir. We're moving on to bigger and better things, as they say.
Yes, you already know.
If you're new or just seeing this for the first time, I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful evening.
Indeed. Wherever you are in the world, if you're tuning in to our podcast, you know, this is an English, American, California podcast. So we're out here, you know. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We out here.
Yeah.
We doing our thing.
You already know.
Anyways, Ian, what are some things we needed to talk about? First, our goals, right?
Yes. So our goals. Our goal for this podcast. What is it, Ramon?
Our goal, my guy. Let me tell you, my goal, actually.
It's cool.
I want to build a community of good human beings that we all help each other out and we do some cool stuff together.
I like it.
And I just, with this podcast, even if it doesn't go anywhere, never gets its legs, I'm hoping at least someone out there might be hearing this and is enjoying it.
Indeed.
And it makes their life just a little bit better. Maybe what we talk about can educate you. Maybe we know something you don't. Maybe you know something we don't, and if that's the case, leave it down below, because this is going to be on YouTube. So if you're there, tell me something you don't think I know. Oh, it's not.
No, we're good. We're back.
Alright, we're back. I just want to build a good community of nice people. We can do cool things.
I definitely agree with you with everything you said. Like, yeah, we're just trying to build a community of like-minded individuals. If you guys want to leave a like, comment below, subscribe. Yeah, if we can eventually get this, channel to 100 subs at first, that'd be great.
100 would be cool.
100 would be
I'm
amazing.
down for 100.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Yeah, so tell your friends if your friends are like, yo, I'm trying to listen to some new podcast or videos. Send them a link, please. We would very much appreciate it.
Yeah, because as long as you check it out at least once, then I can respect you. Even if it's not the best quality in the world, which it's not. We don't even have our own studio or anything.
Yeah.
Maybe it's bad, maybe it's not. You never know unless you check it out. Maybe you get a laugh out of it, whether it's bad or good.
Yes, we appreciate all of you tuning in.
Absolutely, every single one.
We're going to cut to our first podcast from the other night, and if you're hoping to watch a new podcast episode that will be out soon, if you're watching this in real time of when it's uploaded, we're going to cut to the podcast the other night, right now. And we're on.
We're back?
We're back.
Testing.
Testing. Yep.
All right, cool. We are definitely on.
Let's go.
So what I was saying before, there was a quote. Oh my.
We're good. We're good. Okay, sorry.
This is humble beginnings. Yeah. I can see it already.
Yeah, anyways,
the quote was, it's not about how much money you make, it's how much money you keep. That's the real game.
Facts.
Because say I make $1,000, that's only money I'm gonna have to spend on food, blah 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 blah. So I'm not keeping this money because I have expenses.
Yeah.
So that's why you can't live off a paycheck, because it's just you get taxed on your paycheck too. So it's like, bruh, you're already losing let's just assume half of your income from taxes. So yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's probably not like half, but it's a lot though.
I've heard some high numbers, 40%. I know I've heard for sure.
Damn.
So it's a good chunk.
I'd say so.
Yeah, life's hard, guys.
Yeah, it's
but
tough.
You just get more adjusted.
Life doesn't get easier; you just get stronger. That's what I heard.
Amen.
Yeah.
So, we definitely get stronger. We go to the gym and shit.
We hit the gym here now.
We actually just went today. We hit legs. At least I was prioritizing that. I hadn't been hitting them in a while. They've been feeling small. If you have tips for legs, please, and you watch this far, please comment.
Below.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Please, because I need help. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, but I know Greg Doucette, legend. MountainDog, absolute legend, RIP.
Oh, he died?
He did.
Bummer.
But no.
Rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace.
Yes, sir. I did only start watching more of his content after the fact.
How did he die?
How did he die? I believe it was something to do with his heart, because he was old, he worked out a lot, and he used to take steroids, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And, life just catches up to you. But he was
unfortunate.
Absolute legend, dude. Great workout tips. Man's was huge. I remember when I was super in my gym phase, he was in videos of people that I did watch. He was always the nicest guy. He just wanted us to watch people, get stronger.
What was his name? Yeah, I mean, always looking it up. I mean, I watch some gym, like YouTubers, but
His name was John Meadows.
John Meadows.
Yeah.
Shout out John Meadows.
We'll probably edit in a picture of him here.
But yeah,
And I just want to say one thing.
Go
I
ahead,
appreciate you, Ian. I'm sorry
you
I
too,
keep
bro.
interrupting.
No, I love you, bro.
But like, you set up this whole podcast. This is his equipment. This is only happening because of this man right here.
Well, thank you, bro. I mean,
I'm just hitting my guys.
I mean, I wouldn't be doing this podcast if it weren't for you, brother. Like, so you came up with the idea. There's no other guest I'd rather have, or like, there's no other partner I'd rather work with.
I appreciate
So
that.
it's like,
I appreciate that, brother.
like, bro.
You see, we're just two bros.
Two bros
trying to
chilling, trying to make a podcast that people enjoy. Is it Meadows or Mendez? I thought it was
Meadows.
Meadows.
John
Okay.
Meadows. He died at age 49
Damn.
from the pulmonary embolism.
A thing that's in your arteries to your lungs or something.
Here, I'll give a brief description.
I bet.
It is blockage in the veins in the lungs, usually caused by blood clots that travel to the lungs from deep veins in the legs or rarely other parts of the body. Because the blood clots block blood flow to the lungs, that is obviously very bad for the lungs because it needs your blood, the oxygen from the blood, to survive and function properly. So it was stopping that from happening.
Damn.
And he died. I don't know why I'm carrying the mic way up here, dude. Like,
It's okay.
I'm talking with it.
Rip say that guy. Rest in peace. 49, that's pretty young to die. The average age of death in the U.S., I heard, is like around 80.
Is it 80 now? I thought it was like 71.
Oh, for real? I thought it was... Okay, I could be wrong. I know it's 70 to 80. It's around there.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Man, what else can we talk about? I mean,
Let's talk about the political and economic state of the
well, right now, dude, get your...
Yeah.
Like,
Let me just play that clip.
And I look and I go around sometimes and I hang out with other people that are my age and they're just kind of just selfie. I'm just like, dude, like, oh my god, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
Yeah, that's where I got that from. I just think it's really funny because the dude acts like he's so like mature, and he's like
Jaden Smith.
says some shit
I
like
actually
that.
like his music. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I know one song he's featured on, but I don't think he makes terrible music. I'd say his music's like pretty decent.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I like Icon. I am just an icon living.
Who's Icon?
Icon? Icon is a song by Jaden Smith.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the artist. My bad.
No,
I'll have to check it out.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, we got some tips and tricks for the teens out here. Late teens, early teens. That's like you won't be watching this video. I bet. Like they probably won't be. But this video is welcome to you too. 13-year-olds out.
Maybe we should start from like young ages and up to now. Like of
I
just
like that.
certain tips.
Go,
Like, what would be
let's
a good
give one
age to
about like
start?
middle school.
Yeah, middle school's a good place
Yeah.
to start. So you're in middle school.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Probably like around like 5 feet tall. I'm just kidding. That's different for
You're
everyone.
small, that's for sure.
Yeah. I remember one photo, like, or studying, I was like, I was like holding my kendama. Because remember the kendamas? Like,
Yes.
and I looked like a little,
oh my
like,
God.
demon.
Dude, kendamas were massive.
Dude, they were.
Everybody and their mama had a kendama. It's for real.
And you were lame if you didn't have one during that time.
People were taking this shit seriously, dude. I wouldn't have been surprised if someone got stabbed, like, over kendamas, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we got serious. We had tournaments at our school. Like, the kids set up because they wanted to do it. People lost their livelihood, dude. Because remember Ken for Ken?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ken
dude.
for Ken.
You lost your Ken, it was over because you couldn't practice anymore.
You were fucked. And you had to buy a new one that was like
Yeah.
$20 or something, but it wasn't too expensive. But
I think it was $20. 30
Yeah.
at least. At most.
30, yeah, at most I'd say. Yeah, $20 to $30.
Yeah. It was super fun though.
You could do endless
honestly,
tricks, yeah.
But we're not giving tips.
Oh yeah, we're just talking about.
Middle school years.
Yeah, what are some tips that generally just try to mind your own business, or else kids will probably beat you up or some shit. Don't be too wild.
Don't be too wild.
Like, have fun in middle school. Like, also don't take it too seriously because it's middle school. It's not like it's. I mean, I'd say don't even take high school too seriously either. Don't flunk out of middle school, but like I'd say like you shouldn't be like, oh, I need to get an A in like 7th grade, or else I'm not gonna like.
Yeah.
A C is fine. Like,
I understand what you're saying. Basically, don't kill yourself over a grade you got or a test coming up or anything scholastic or like just has to do with school, because those things are so small. Get good grades, try hard, like do what you got to do to pass in the best way you can, because those skills will help you at least get a better job starting out when you do become an adult. And if you find something you're good at during this time, really, or that you enjoy doing a lot, like drawing or like writing, sports for sure. I loved back then. We were doing flips. We were tricking, and like the parkour community was really blowing up at this time, I think, as well.
It's when it first originated, I'd say, for us.
Yeah, for us, we had a whole YouTube thing going on at that time, even.
Yeah.
So like, at least you did. Sorry.
No, you're good, bro. You were in the videos, I mean, too, a lot. So
that's true. I just don't like to take credit because you did all the work. You were recording. You were editing.
Oh, well, thanks, bro.
I just want to give credit where credit's due. You know?
Appreciate that, bro. I remember I eventually hit, in middle school, I hit around like 800 subs. That's the most I hit. And then I went to high school and I eventually went to 1,000. Which, I mean, subs doesn't really matter, but at the same time, it's like a general estimate of the amount of people that watch your videos. So subscribe, guys. Like, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like. And
please do.
Yeah, we're thirsty out here.
There's a drought.
All right, technical difficulties. More like my OCD acting up. Rip Ramon's phone.
Yeah, good one.
But yeah.
The lights turn off automatically. There we go.
Chilling. Whoa, we even got backlight. Imagine we had someone sitting back there. It was like, what the hell
for
are
as
you
a
doing?
guest.
All right, we could have it, as a guest, bro.
We need to invite some people on here. My girl, maybe, I don't know. Tips for middle school kids.
Yeah, damn it.
This is terrible for you guys.
Sorry, middle schoolers.
Like
we're not trying to leave you out.
Involved. We are not organized in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, we're just shooting the shit.
Yeah, shooting the shit, getting it done.
Yeah.
Doing the tang. Anyways.
What was the one thing you, like, struggled with the most during that time, would you say? I have one thing on my, like, that I thought about.
You can go first.
All right, so one of the things, like, was, like, I remember talking to your crush. Like, everybody had their own, like, groups and stuff. And it's the same thing with high school, only, like, middle school is, like, people are a little... I'd say a little more, like, friendly. Like, actually, yeah, they also don't really know boundaries as much as, like, as high schoolers. But yeah, anyways, like, so, like, you were just, like, a part of your friend group, and, like, it was nerve-wracking. Like, in high school, it's a little bit easier, but it's still kind of, like, nerve-wracking a little bit. But it was just, like, if you're gonna go talk to your crush, you're on a whole fucking mission, dude. Like, and your friends are cheering you on, but it's, like, remember in elementary school, like, girls would chase you and boys would chase girls. But, like, now it's just, like, you actually got to get to talking and, you know, maybe even texting. But yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah. Like, talking to your crush was super nerve-wracking. Like, a huge deal.
And it was usually one person.
Yeah.
Like, there was always that one girl or one boy that just you could not get enough of.
Facts.
And it was a weird obsession you had. Get over it.
They could break your heart anyway.
Yeah, they probably broke your heart and then started a terrible path down depression, like all that.
Bro.
Because that's what happened to me. I was not, I would say, focus in those developmental years of your life. Focus on making friends and upping your communication skills.
Yeah.
Just going out of your comfort zone a little bit more is the only way you're going to find the things you're going to enjoy doing. Like,
facts.
You don't know you enjoy it until you try it. Like, talking to girls, just meeting new friends that enjoy different things. Going out and trying things is the number one thing you should be doing. Honestly, your whole life. But it's very important then, because then it builds the awareness and good habits later on. It just makes the roots, the foundation and roots of the rest of your life deeper and stronger.
Yeah, that's facts, because you're like first going into being a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can get those basic skills down, socializing and like building community and learning your hobbies, then you'll be golden for high school.
Yeah, like, you'll be the popular kid. Everyone already knows you because most of the people came from the same middle school. There's just some new kids now, and then like you already have an in with everybody. Like, I wasn't popular by any means, but I was friends with popular people during my time in high school. Not super close with anyone, but like I was definitely kicking it.
High school or middle school?
In high school, I just knew people.
Yeah.
Mutual friends and stuff like that. And people knew me. A lot of people knew me for some reason. I don't know if I was like weird or something and stood out. But like, I don't know, I just found it weird when people I'd never heard of knew who I was, or like thought I was this person. Or it was because there was only one other Ramon in the same school district, so people would confuse us because there's only two of us.
There's two Ramon.
Yes.
Your full name?
Yes.
Damn.
My friends were friends with that Ramon, so it was confusing. Like, people thought I was different than him. I don't know. It was just weird.
That's crazy, dude. I would. You had someone else with your same first name and last name.
He was older than me. He was in the high school before I was in.
Oh, okay.
before I was in. So older people knew him.
And then I remember we had like multiple Matthew friends.
Matthew.
There's like 3 or 4, I'm gonna say. Anyways, we had like 3 to 4 like Matthew friends because their parents couldn't think of anything. I'm just kidding. That's mean, but no. But it was funny because we had a bunch of like Matthew friends.
We had a lot of Matthews and Kadens.
Kadens as well, yeah.
Yeah, like I knew like 5 Kadens. Those are super common names. Everyone names their kid that. At least one.
Yeah, I'm glad that I got to be unique and have my own name and share it, you know.
Ian isn't much better, I'll be honest.
No, I know it's very... I'm just saying in our friend group. No, Ian's a very common name, I know that.
Oh, in our friend group.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I did know one Ian, actually. He wasn't... He didn't go to our school, but he was friends with one of our friends in our group, Jared.
Yeah. I know an Ian. His last name, Dior. Makes music. He's cool.
I like his music. I'm glad he popped off because he got popular. He deserved it. Like, he was making banger songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every song that's come out I've enjoyed so much. So keep doing you, bro. Keep
Shout out Ian Dior. All right, now we got to talk about high school tips, and then maybe we should start to wrap it up.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I'm just gonna start with do not hold on to past shit, because to this day, I didn't have a great high school experience, but that is entirely my fault. My mindset, my attitude about life was not good, and so my internal reality was reflected in my external reality because I got low grades. I had to go to a continuation school so I could graduate. But that was just basically life hitting me in the head until I got the message. Like, work hard, do something different, because clearly this path is not taking you where you want to go.
Facts. Bro, high school's hard.
High school's hard. Like, it's a weird time. It's a really weird time for a lot of people.
Like, I feel like if you didn't like hit puberty and like hit a growth spurt or something, and you're like part of some sports team, I feel like as a guy at least, like then you're not very, or like a club, or like you're not going to be very like popular or like successful in high school, because that's based all off popularity. I mean, well, no, not your grades. I'm not talking about grades, but talking about whether or not people like you. Like it was all about like whether you were thought as like cool or if like people were like, oh, that's a loser. And
people were definitely mean.
There was some
fights broke out, that's for sure. I think the best thing you can do is just mind your business and still go out there, try to make friends, go to parties, all that.
Don't do too much drugs, because
keep a plan.
Don't fuck yourself over I have an interesting story. I actually dropped out of high school. A pandemic hit and I was like failing 2 classes, and then it was like, well, I can either like do 2 classes, like makeup work, and it was like the whole semester, and I got to do my other classes and then a whole nother senior year, or I could take my GED. And so then I waited like 6 months to a year, and then I took my GED my senior year, and I graduated in May. So like a GED is basically getting like a high school diploma, but all C's. So, like, you don't get any, like, special scholarships, or you don't get any, your GPA is also just, like, stays the same as it was before, I heard. But you just pass high school. So, it's just, like, opting out. So, it's, like, not the same as a diploma, but it's, like, the equivalency. Yeah.
JINX. You owe me a cop.
Ooh, yum. I was going to say, one of my struggles in high school, it's like at times I just felt like a loser. Like, because all the people, like, it's like your perception of yourself, which it should be how you think of yourself. It shouldn't be how other people think of you, which in high school, you get this thing going in your head. How do people think of me? What are they thinking of me? Am I cool? Am I popular? Like, is this person going to bully me? Like, can I make them like me? And that's all going through your head, when really in the real world, it's like you got to be yourself, and you got to do what makes you happy and not what other people, or what you think is going to please other people.
Yeah. That reminds me of this quote from Rich Dad Poor Dad, that most people are poor because they spend all their time working to achieve someone else's dream and not their own.
Facts.
School teaches you to be an employee, not an employer. It doesn't even teach you about how money works, how a credit card works. Like, I was doing my credit card completely wrong. Luckily not for a super long time, so I can have a chance to recover. But it's like, no one teaches you this. You have to be vigilant in expanding your knowledge. Just like you work out your body for your health, work out your exercise the mind for your wealth. Everyone tells you work smarter, not harder. Well, what are you doing to get smarter?
Yeah, your brain's like a muscle, they say. Whether that's like logically or creatively.
The more information you have, the more tools you have at your disposal to make better decisions, period. if you're watching this, learn how money works as soon as possible. It'll only make you richer faster.
We're both trying to learn how money works too, and you should be investing and not like spending. 'Cause that's the main thing. Yeah, like if you can save your money for something that's going to make you money in the future, like why not just...
And you guys don't have to listen to us. We haven't made $1 million yet.
Yeah.
I'm only worth thousands of dollars
as well.
This is an evolution of hopefully us going somewhere,
Hopefully.
a better place or whatever.
Yeah, like hopefully this is going to be, we can look back on this video in our studio, our podcast studio that we bought with the YouTube monies. We can be like, we did that.
Yeah, royalties or whatever. Yeah, at the end of the day, we're just trying to build a sustainable future for our own families and hopefully a community where we can help each other sustain their own livelihoods, you know, if that makes sense. I just want to build a community that helps each other. That's my main thing. Just be kind to each other. Don't be an ass. Yeah,
like I think the best takeaway, if you can get anything from our podcast, is, you know, like the golden rule, you know, like what they say is like, think about it, if you're being an asshole through your job, through with your family, through like just life in general, and you're being selfish, like that's one of the main things is like you should try to be more like considerate of others. And yeah, if you can take anything, just try to do something nice for your fellow man.
Always give and expect nothing.
I like that.
When it makes sense. Obviously, don't keep giving to someone if they're not reciprocating and being a good person, you know?
Yeah.
Be kind, treat people how you want to be treated, don't expect anything in return because it's an evil world out there. And then after that, just enjoy life. Make your hobbies your day job.
This has been a great podcast.
Yeah, good first episode, dude.
Great first episode. Good
Hopefully.
job. Proud of you.
Yes, sir.
This has been Ramon. This has been Ian. We don't know what the podcast is called yet. We're gonna figure it out later. But thank you everyone for watching. Please leave a comment and like the video. And if you're still here, if you're still watching right now, just comment below financial freedom, because like I think everyone wants that.
Hashtag financial freedom and hashtag life is good.
Life is good. Either one, either or both. Anyways,
both. And
both.
subscribe.
Subscribe.
Comment. All that.
Yes, sir. Thank you for watching. Later.
Peace.